Go on your computer, connect to the printer, click the scan button, close this, and then that will scan. And then finally, if you need to replace the ink, this is one of the nice things, is you have to press this little button in order to lift this up, which it's a bit difficult with one hand. But once you have it lifted, let me just there we go. Sorry, this is sort of a two-hand thing to hold this up because it wants to naturally close, but I'm holding the camera with my other hand. And all you do is lift this, and then you have access to your ink cartridges, and then you can just pull these out and refill them with the ink. So it's nice that you don't have to like buy new ink cartridges. You can just buy the refill ink and then top them off, and then that will ultimately be better for the environment to buy the big ink bottles and top it off, as opposed to buying the ink cartridges that you can never get to 0%. So you're always ending up wasting ink with those. So go ahead and close this. So it started up, and because I opened this, it's smart enough to know that I'm trying to do the ink. So I'm just going to go up to close. And then I have updates, so you can update these. I never update them. I'm not sure why, but I just leave it as is. From here, if you're not connected to your computer, you can just scan it, copy from here. So you can do those two options that I mentioned up here. One thing that is good to do occasionally, so if you change the ink, if you top off the ink, or if you move the printer from like this area over to some other area in your house or something like that, what'll happen is the ink needs to be, like the nozzle needs to be cleaned. And so you do that through maintenance. You go in here and then you choose print head nozzle check, right? And then, so that'll do like a little check where it I'll just do it, but tells you to load paper, hit print. While it's doing that, this shows the levels of your cartridges. It's nice that black is like twice as thick. If you pull this out here, that will catch the paper. So it's a pretty quick printer. And you can see here, this is the important thing right here, is you look up here at the top, and because you can kind of see there's a line missing here, there's a line missing on the yellow. So it's not entirely cleaned, the print head. So I could run it through a cleaning process, but I am probably fine with this. I'm not printing anything serious. So it tells you right here, check. If you have some missing stuff, then go ahead and hit the X. Otherwise, if it looks good, press OK. So I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to hit the home to go to home. The interface is really easy because it will tell you when you need to use these buttons for anything. Okay, so I'm going to close the tray, and then I opened this because I saw some paper in there. I'm just going to throw this in here. I can't ever remember which way it is printed, but I'm just going to print something test to show. This isn't as fast as like a laser jet, but it's pretty fast. So, like I said, if you're on the network, all you have to do is select it from the print menu and then hit print. So that's what my daughter wanted me to print for her. So I'm going to print this. And you could see I did that from my computer, and it's already sent it over. And it's starting. And as I mentioned, it prints pretty quick. It's not the fastest thing, but unless you're printing like entire books and need it like in fewer than 10 seconds, this is going to be good. So you could see it's pretty good quality. And then that was on the back side. So this is good. It's a really good printer. One secret tip, I kind of glossed over this, but what I've noticed is after I top off these, or if I move the printer, the print head gets a little dirty. So what I'll do is I'll run the print head cleaning cycle, and I'll run it like 2 or 3 times before I check the print head, because I just know it's not going to work the first time, and I know that I'm going to have to run it at least 2 times. So I just do that right out the gate. So